I'm just saying 4th of July is a good movie. Everybody should check it out. What's up? I am the Millennial Stoner. No, we're not doing that. I'm not going to incriminate Nick like that. We'll wait a second.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Nothing.
You know what I noticed about the gun thing with Prey is that
I see that the thing. Are we recording, Chris? I'm sorry.
the pen.
No, the other one. Let me see the other. Episode 2 is off to a horrible start, Nick.
Well, my pen.
The California pen. Oh wait,
I don't know where it went.
Chris, did you take it? Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, this episode's off to a horrible start. I gave it to you. It's on the table right there.
No, what I was saying about the gun at the end of Prey. So at the end of Predator 2, the Predator gives it to whoever. I think it was Danny Glover, right? Mm-hmm. But at the end of Prey, they gave it to the tribe. So that means they have to get it back at some point. So they're gonna fuck those people up maybe in the second Prey. Like they're maybe gonna line that up. So
welcome to Film Theories. I'm your host, Joe Winchell. As always, with me is renowned film scholar
yes,
Nikolai Zappetti.
Zappetti.
Welcome to Millennial Stoner. Welcome to part 2 of Nick and Joe's 2 hour spectacular.
Drinking Bud
Nick
Light.
Zappetti is still with us. For everybody waiting, this is a separate episode, but we're recording 2 hours today. We're breaking it up into 2 parts. This is part 2 of Nick and Joe's 2 hour spectacular.
Going crazy right now.
Yeah, so we're talking about Predator. Predator 2 is actually not a bad movie.
Yes, I watched Predator 2 immediately after Prey, and I was like,
why Predator 2?
Because I felt that I had
Well, they
seen...
had the gun at the end.
Well, I didn't know. I honestly, I didn't really remember a lot of Predator 2. I just, for some reason, never watched it as much. I watched Predator like a bajillion times, so I was like, let me just watch Predator 2 because I have not so familiar with it. But I was like, yeah, this fucking movie rules. Like this,
it is. You're saying it's a little weird that it's Danny Glover.
Not that it was weird, but like I just feel like it's Danny and Danny Glover. Well, awesome.
He was Murdoch, right?
He was Murdoch. He has a certain charisma and like an everyman kind of charm that you can really relate to him. But like if it was like a young Denzel or like what, it just would have been maybe a little more dynamic as an action movie. But it's still fucking cool, and you still root like fucking hell for Danny Glover. So
there's some cool stuff. This is a great that is one of the worst like crime-ridden LAs in that movie.
That was the era.
But he does roll up like a fucking like insane cop. Like he's got all the guns in his trunk. He's like too small. And he drives the car into like, dude, fucking fire this guy. Like he's causing so much damage. Like,
well, it's the old trope, you know.
But they have like all the gangsters have like fucking like guns I've only seen in like certain levels of Call of Duty.
It was like semi-futuristic.
Like I know there's guns in the streets, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like there's not these guns in the streets.
Dude, for some reason, everyone in Hollywood in like the late 80s thought that 97 was really when shit was going to pop off. Because like that movie takes place in 97.
Yeah.
And then also I think Escape from New York. Isn't that supposed to be like late 90s? Like,
isn't that 2001?
Oh, maybe.
I think that's 2000. But I mean, it's the Star Trek, not Star Trek, it's the Back to the Future 2 thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like Back to the Future Part 2 takes place in 2014.
15.
Dude, I just rewatched those movies, all 3 of those actually, just randomly. Number 1, first movie, fucking rules. I'm watching it. I'm like, this movie's I just enjoyed it.
Movie's really good.
You know what? For a movie that gets accused about being a kid that tries to fuck his mom, it
is Leah Thompson.
It really is in like hot Leah Thompson.
Like peak hotness Leah Thompson.
Yeah,
no, yes, that was always a cringy. Even as a kid, I remember that being cringy to me.
I'm like, yeah, but they don't really shy away from the fact that he's trying, like, because he's in this moment where he's like, I can't tell her she's my mom.
Yes, but they also, that's a good point, Joe, because they also kind of lean into the joke. So it's not like they're...
It's always like, oh, it's just about, I'm like... Because there's that joke in
just about him.
Is that joke in Stranger Things when in the 3rd season when they're like, "Oh, was I stupid or was Alex P. Parsons trying to fuck his mom?" Like,
Alan P. Parsons
or whatever the fuck his name was. Alex P. Person.
I thought it was Calvin Klein because of his underwear.
No, it's Marty McFly, but it was the TV show that he was on.
Oh, you're talking about Family Ties.
What was his Alex P. McNeary? What was his name?
Family Ties.
What?
Go ahead.
Alex P. Keaton trying to fuck his mom. That's what is so funny.
Yes.
This is such a fucking great line. It's so fucking funny.
No, yeah. But it's not, the movie's not about totally that. And first of all, she's trying to fuck him.
It's a subplot.
Yeah, but
it's a subplot.
She's trying to bang him. He's trying to be like, no, I'm your future son. It's weird. Like, so I don't know.
You can't tell her that.
He can't tell her that.
He might blow up the universe. I think.
Yeah, but does he like? I don't remember him like trying to flirt with her.
No, he doesn't try. She tries to fuck him a lot.
Well,
like she would have she would have fucked him. That's what I think. That's why maybe I was too high. But I was like, man, you would if Biff doesn't show up, you would have blown your fucking son. Like she would have grabbed it at least. You're like, oh god. Like,
no, Marty would have done something. He would have got out of there.
Slapped her, like probably, and been like, ah, shit. Like.
You think Marty McFly's reaction?
He would have pushed her.
Would have smacked his.
He would have pushed her. Like,
yeah, maybe pushed her.
That if he just fucking, she just grabbed his fucking dick.
I mean, you gotta stop it there.
Yeah, I mean, like
gotta.
he's like, ah, God, get off. Like,
no, you gotta stop the situation.
Then
right
she
there.
fucks Biff and he disappears. No.
No, she didn't fuck Biff. How dare you?
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's not just about moms trying to bang sons.
What's other
right?
fucking, that's a good. Back to the Future Part 2 gets some hate, but it's a fucking, I love that movie. It's not as good
like
as the
all
original.
of them. I
Third
enjoy
one's,
all of
come
them.
on.
I mean, it gets a little in its. It got a little in its own ass. It's like, oh, we're gonna go to the Wild West now, bing bong boom. But it's still good. It's still solid. I mean, Christopher Lloyd as the Doc.
Yeah, that's what it is. You go back.
I'll
to these
literally
characters.
watch that whenever,
Marty's
wherever.
A great character.
Yeah, like Christopher Lloyd as the Doc is one of those character actor marriages where it's so perfect. Like I'll literally watch him do any
iconic character.
situation, like doing anything. Actually, the musical's coming soon.
We don't talk about that on here. That's gay shit. Anyway.
Oh, we're getting canceled today?
No, I'm kidding. No, I did see. I did say I'm like I want to go and see that.
It's cool. I mean, Roger Bart's playing the Doc, which is actually like very good casting.
Our mutual friend James, fucking Mr. O'Connor, is very fucking like
he's into it.
He's so excited,
dude. It's I want to go.
Pretty
cool.
You know me. I don't love musicals. But like, I want to see Book of Mormon and shit.
Book of Mormon is fucking great, dude. Book of Mormon, every person should go see.
That's South Park. That's fucking South Park.
It's South Park. It's basically South Park with humans in a different like situation, but it's just that shit is great. But no, Back to the Future's cool. They're using all the Huey Lewis music. I just don't love when they do music for the Broadway
because it loses something. I was thinking about this
because it's perfect.
Because it loses
and you don't
something.
Need to change it. Yeah,
and it's just gonna turn into like jazz. That's the power of love, yeah. And it's not gonna be the cool.
POWERR, power of love. All right, we're getting.
They're gonna do something. No, they are.
We're getting canceled.
No, but there's a presentational aspect to theater. There's a presentational aspect to it, and it's not gonna be like I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna say out there.
No. There's a different
because they've done like rock. I mean, like
no. There's a style to it. There's definitely a tonal style.
It's very presentational. It's an awareness that they're doing it because you live in this. Because you have to accept the fact that for a couple, like 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours, you're gonna watch a world where everybody's completely normal to break into a dramatic song when your parents die. Like right after, and you do the song in front of the burning house.
Well, someone told me once that like the reason you look at it like the emotion is so great that these people have to sing to express how they're feeling. So if you look at musicals kind of like that, like I mean, it's a good point, and I mean that's kind of how I look at it. That's kind of how you have to perform it. Otherwise, people are not going to give a shit. But yeah, Joe is leaning on his mic right now.
I'm not going to say someone. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to call you a racial slur, but trust me, I'm thinking of a. No, just kidding. No. I get that. I just, you know what? I never just like. We went to fucking same college and everything. We took the same acting classes. I liked acting. I liked theater. But I never took to musicals.
Dude, we did musicals, but I don't think there was no musical class, was there?
Not until later, I think, at the Suffolk County Community College.
Yeah,
later, I think.
Not while I was there. I don't remember. But we would do them because they would make money for the program. I mean, so they would do them.
But I never wanted to. I did, and I've done like not counting like high school and shit. Like I've done very few musicals.
I did a bunch growing up, but I was always like the actor.
Yeah,
like the funny
I never
guy.
wanted to do any of that. Like I never understood shit either. I'd get dragged to these plays. Everybody would be crying around me, and I'm like, I hate this. This sucks.
I don't care about these people.
I saw Next to Normal, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I guess I have no soul. I don't know. I don't like this. This is dumb.
Yeah, that's a heavy one, I think. I'm not really sure. Wait, am I
Next to Normal? Heavy? It's not that heavy. It only deals with insanity and a dead son.
Yes, that's the one, right.
I was thinking about this today, and I'm like, theater's come a long way. It used to end with like weddings or funerals. Now it ends with fucking molestations or abortions. Like that's every modern play is like that.
Dude, they gotta up the ante, you know? You gotta make the monster scarier, you know what I mean? That's like a thing I love in the new Jurassic World they were talking about.
Did you see the new Jurassic World?
Not the new one, but like in the original first one, they were like, they always want the scarier like dinosaur, and it was just like a
Jurassic World?
Yeah, the first one that came out like 2015. It's
16, yeah.
Which I thought it was like a great idea. Like, oh, we're just doing this again because this is what humans do.
That movie was good. I rewatched that.
It was good.
Jurassic
It's
World.
cool.
It's pretty cool. The other two, not so much. Did you see Dominion?
I have not seen Dominion yet.
Yeah. There's stuff they do. Like, it's cool to see those characters. Like, I was like, oh, it's Dr. Grant and it's fucking Ian Malcolm doing Ian Malcolm stuff. But there's something about it where I'm like...
It seemed thrown together to me.
It does seem thrown together. The overall plot is not what they pitched to you in the trailer at all. Like,
so it's not fucking rogue dinosaurs on interacting, interfacing with humans.
I'm telling you right now, it has nothing to do with that.
So there's not like fucking T-Rexes up in Times Square and shit.
It's nothing to do with that. It has little to nothing to do with like dinosaurs living among people.
They're definitely running around some cities. Like I saw maybe Italy or something like that. In the trailer, this was.
Yeah,
it looked like,
they are. But like the reasoning behind it, like it's cool. They do like there's stuff in it where you're like, that's really cool. That's one of the scenes. That whole scene of him driving through. Like a fucking Universal Studios ride.
You know what? I did actually see some of it. I did. I watched like the first half hour, and then I fell asleep.
Back?
Oh yes, that's right.
Spoilers, just people who give a shit about Jurassic World.
So I did watch like 45 minutes, maybe at the most.
You just gave up?
No, I think I fell asleep, and I just never. And I rented it, and I just fucking lost the rental.
$5 on that. You fell asleep.
Probably, I fall asleep all the time.
Dude, I was like, dude, they tried because they did. They're like, we're going back to the original, and they do moments which you're like, man, it's kind of. If you really like Jurassic Park, you get like a good you get like a fucking good memory boner.
Yeah,
you get there's moments where you're like,
dude, we're in the era of memory boner. I mean, there was plenty of that in Afterlife, which we loved, but it was great, and I was having a great time.
You can do memory boners a good way, though.
Yes, exactly. If it makes sense to the story at hand, and it's not like fucking. Smacked over your face, then
it's
an example
fine. Of like a movie that smacks somebody with the. Think of something that you're like, I'm offended.
I mean, people might accuse the Afterlife of that, but I don't know.
I think as long as if it's if you can use nostalgia as a great tool in a movie because it's fun.
Yes,
but sometimes it just feels gratuitous.
Right, it can.
It's like, look at this. Do you remember? My friend Dan's always like, "Hey kids, you remember this?" And they're just like, "Here it is." Like,
well, I mean, they did that in a couple spots in Star Wars, but same thing. I mean, even they can pull out he pulls out the little training thing that Luke was doing. So they'll do spots like that, and you're like, "Oh, remember that?" But it has nothing to do with the story.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like, oh, look at those Millennium Falcon. What's that have to do with the plot? It's just right there.
That's the thing Luke trained on. Remember?
And I admit, I like that shit. Sometimes I'll get there's the fucking background shit.
I think it hit. I don't know if that's always choices like that are necessarily for everyone. I think sometimes they're specifically made for people who really, really are into the movies that know a lot about it. Because if you don't if you're a casual fan from Star Wars, you're not going to notice that right away. But the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, that's the thing. That's the orb. Because Finn pulls it out in the first new movie, while he's rooting around in the Millennium Falcon, and you're like, oh. And then of course she has she takes Luke's helmet.
She finds the helmet.
Yeah, all that kind of shit.
That dumb shit.
Yeah, so that kind of dumb shit. But for people who are love the movies, are like, oh, look at that, and it's a little bit of nostalgia. But I don't love it when it gets stuffed down your throat, and whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So I know you're a big sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
Got the Yankees hat on.
Mm-hmm.
I love fucking.
I make Yankees hat more famous than a Yankee kid.
I love I do love sport. I don't know a lot about sports, but I like a little bit of sports history. I watch a lot of those fucking 30 for 30s. We're talking about the Michael Jordan Last Dance.
Yeah, Last Dance. The Jeter one's real good. Captain.
But my favorites is when clips go awry, and I don't know if you've heard of Tom Brennan.
Oh, Joe, I've heard of it.
You had this clip, Chris.
Oh boy! Wait, you want to get into this?
Yeah, is it? Don't play it yet, but this is one of the craziest fucking things I've ever seen in my entire life.
So Tom Brennan was actually
a little context for us.
A very, very respected and accomplished play-by-play
guy. Was he the
guy.
voice of the Cincinnati Reds?
I think so, but I mean, he did stuff nationally. He was like an
If
A-list
you watch
guy.
baseball at all from
But
like...
he would do anything. He could do football. Like, he was an
he's one of those? I didn't know he was like...
he was like
okay.
an A-list guy. I don't know if he specifically did sports, but, I mean, he was just highly regarded. One of the better...
He was like announcer. He was the announcer. He was like a
he was
go-to
one of the better, like, well-known play-by-play guys at this time before he did this stupid shit.
So, this is a clip, this is insane to me, and this has been talked about in other shows, but this is just like an insane thing that actually happened. Tom Brenneman was an announcer, and this is a couple years ago. This is a crazy clip, and I know you know about sports, so I wanted to bring this clip in.
Right. So we just wanted to talk about this, but this happened
he didn't know
2 years ago.
He did not. This was like 2-3 years ago.
I think it's 2 or 3. Yeah.
Chris will get us a time frame. He's our cerebro.
It doesn't really matter when it was, but
you're giving away the ending. So his mic was live, and he was announcing a Reds game, and just play it.
Yeah, it's tough.
He didn't know his mic was live.
One of the fag capitals of the world.
See?
Wait.
Reds Live, the pregame show presented by Ray St. Clair Roofing.
No idea.
3-0 ball game.
Pause it for a second. He just goes right into it. He's just like, he says.
All right, okay, go ahead.
He goes in there. He's just like, fag capital of the world. Doesn't know his mic's live.
What's weird, Joe, is like he's almost warming up with that because he says it in like his voice.
Fucking voice.
He's doing it in his performance voice, so it sounds like he's like, I don't want to say it.
Like after this, it's just like, it's Brenneman. Like, he used to walk around. He used to warm up saying racial slurs in the back. He would say horrible things.
Ginzo, capital of the world.
I got a sauce monkey in here right now giving me my coffee.
Sauce monkey.
That's how we sauce monkey. Homosexual. Fags.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. Like he's warming up to that.
Like that's like how now brown cow.
Yes, exactly.
Fag capital of the world.
Right. And then he goes right into the thing. So he's obviously
he's consummate professional about
I know it's weird, but
he has no idea his mic's live. He says that in no context, and then he proceeds to just continue to announce the game.
It sounds like he's responding. Someone said a location, and he's like, "Oh, that's one of the."
But play. There's more because he just keeps now. Play this the rest of this. This had me cracking up today.
Reds in front of the Royals as we go to the top half of the fifth inning. Castellanos to lead things off. Jim Day's going to be taking us the rest of the way through this game. As Holland takes over on the mound.
Is this an apology?
Yeah.
There it is. Oh my God.
Yes, went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of.
Didn't sound too ashamed.
Anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos.
Pause it, Chris.
I mean, to be fair, it is a home run. It's a home run, to be fair.
But he's sitting there and he's informed. It's just a crazy job to be told. It's like, you were live. You said like a slur live.
Yes.
You got to address this because everybody heard it,
dude.
And then he just goes back to announcing his game.
You know what? Honestly, this is a bit bizarre. Like, if I was director of this, I'd be like, dude, just get out of here. Just get out of here. We'll address it after the game. Like, it's kind of weird that they made him just do it because they could have just let him go and then put like a message like, hey, we're apologizing. I don't know. It's bizarre, but. Then he goes into the home run call.
That's such a funny transition. And he's like being like, I am a family man.
But sometimes I joke about gay people.
This was the inspiration for Brockmire, wasn't it? Wasn't that show in Hank Azaria?
I don't know if
it's wildly similar because it's the exact same thing.
His voice is similar. No, I don't know. I think
that's also like the voice he uses on that's the announcer voice.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's like I said, he was always doing stuff on The Simpsons with that voice, Hank Azaria. I'm not sure if this might have been something that like sparked it, maybe, but I think Brockmire was
one of the wildest
out before
things
this
I've ever seen.
It's wild, dude. It's wild, and like I couldn't
find anything to compare to. Like I was gonna try to find more clips of like just random shit.
Oh, there has to be clips of people saying.
Can you just
crazy
type
shit
in
online.
like announcers racial slurs and see what comes
like
up?
that.
Like
Announcers like slip ups. There has to be more.
No, announcers slip ups went down like a stupid hole of just like. There's one I found of like I guess guys kept standing in front of the booth and he kept yelling at them. He goes, "Sit down, guys!" Like in the middle of like and ball down the court, 2 points. Sit down, guys. I need to see the game.
There you go. It gets fired.
Yeah, it's just fucking. He got fired on live television.
on live.
Taking it to the rest of this game, I have to get out of
Because
here.
I've got to get out of here and get a hold of my lawyer.
Job. They are picketing outside right now. I'd like to remind everybody that I do not share those views.
Even though I so blatantly, confidently said it.
No.
Yeah, dude, that's just a guy who is like, you know, he's so like I don't want to say arrogant. I guess arrogant.
Compilation. Let's see.
Oh my god. He just says
still
it
funny.
with such like home
Could you
run.
imagine
It's
sitting
so
there
weird.
and then just him just sitting there like smoking a cigarette, just like get ready for this game, Cincinnati Reds, huh?
Reds in front of the Royals.
It's-
Wait.
Top half of the fifth.
Oh no, this is the Tom Brenneman thing. Go past this.
Jim Day's going to be taking us the rest of the way.
I'm a
Jim
family
Day's going to be
man.
taking the rest of the way because I am fired. And here comes the pretzels. I don't know what that is.
It's dumb. Next. Cursing during the national anthem.
10 years for hooking. Ref hands the puck off to the other ref. I guess that's assistant ref.
What is this?
Guys, what's this one gonna be?
This sucks.
Hooking.
Change this. Get past this. This is
What?
bad.
Who are those people?
Oh, let's see. That's what I mean. It's all fucking local shit. The first the video you only need to watch is the Tom Brenneman one.
Messages from our sponsors.
This is garbage, Chris. Turn this off.
Dirty geezer, how are you, man? Oh, that party you took me to last
Turn this off.
night.
I hate it. That was
Joe's
awful.
not digging it.
I wasted my time. I'm telling you, he's the only one.
it might
Everybody
be
after
the-
that was like, no, get fucking caught.
It might be the pinnacle of like
I mean, name me a.
fucked up.
What's up?
That's good that we didn't watch that one.
Which one? Yeah, not that one.
No, let's not.
That's one that we skipped over.
Let's
No, we're
not do that
no, we
one.
don't have to watch. But like that's what I mean. Like as far as like a higher level, like that like there's nothing more crazy than that. All right, this is just getting sad. Take off it just says most racist moments ever.
Yeah, I think the Brennan one is probably
That's it,
like
man. Nobody's screwed up like that. Announcers getting mad is kind of funny. I watched that.
yeah, but yeah, that's funny.
There's one of a soccer guy. There's a soccer coach. Turn your phone off.
sorry.
There's one of a soccer announcer. It's in the angry. It's the first one in like that angriest announcers compilation right there, Chris.
Oh boy.
He tells the coach. No, it's right, go down. It's one of Pat's
I
on the wall
am
right there.
going to a hotel
No,
tonight.
up. The one. No, you just went past it.
I have
Yeah, getting mad. Yeah, I think that's the one.
I have disgraced my family.
Nudnik.
Wait,
Nudnik.
who is this?
No, change this, Chris. Go to soccer. Go to soccer announcer. Mad.
Soccer brawls?
Soccer brawls. I mean,
That'd be yeah, dude.
that's it right there.
This one here?
Yeah.
Howard, Tim, the Belgium game ended 3 years ago. We need you to save the ball now. Jeff Cameron.
Wait. Go back. This is not the beginning of it.
Oh,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
I-
an amazing
Let's
moment,
start
actually.
lead, but this is a
The one
time
with
Go
Floyd?
back.
to step up.
Start it again. All right, go ahead. Yeah, well, Floyd. This old man says he's gonna punch him in the face.
Yes.
Go past this, Chris. Start of the other one.
Wait, what's his name? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's
This
dark
is so
days
good.
indeed, but this is a time for leaders to step
What the
up.
fuck is his name?
And so to the supposed leaders, I will say this. All right, Tim Howard. Tim, the Belgium game ended 3 years ago. We need you to save the ball now. Jeff Cameron, clean it up or let's get someone who will. Clint Dempsey, yeah, you're a national team legend. Now we need you to be a national team leader. Michael Bradley, the U.S. does not need
calling
you to
everybody
be
out.
The U.S. needs you to play better. Josie Altidore, is this really as good as it gets? Because it's still not good enough. Bruce,
Well, guess what, Alex?
Lost
It
at home
was.
to Mexico. You lost at home to Costa Rica. This is now all on you, not Jurgen. Oh, and by the way, to all the guys that I didn't mention it because you
Dude, he
don't
keeps
even
going. He dresses the whole team down. I've never seen this before. It's the crazy.
Dude, it's the fucking World Cup. We're not going to win. Relax.
He goes. He's just mad. He's like, I'm sick of Jesus sinners. Like, I'm sick of tired. U.S. team. You're a bunch of tattooed ninnies. All of you. You need to. Tim Howard. What are you doing? He's just going. He's just, and the fucking other guy's just sitting there like, what are you doing, dude? Like, we got 5 fucking minutes.
Looking like Mike Myers with Kanye West over there.
This dude goes nuts. This guy loves. This dude loves soccer so much. This dude loves soccer. He dresses the whole team down.
Dude, it's one of the greatest American players.
He literally just clowns on guys. He's like, you think you're good? Guess what? You're not. Fix that.
Josie Altidore. Yeah, guess what? It was as good as Josie Wynn. Yeah, dude, that's funny.
Dude, I can't. Dude, are there like I don't know. Like I was trying to like find that. That was like crazy.
Yeah, but you're not gonna. I mean, we're not gonna win. So why? I mean, why is he getting pissed
The World
off?
Cup? I don't know shit about.
Come on,
I don't know
man.
enough about soccer to give a fuck.
This year's team is good. This World
Again,
Cup team
I'm losing
is pretty
viewers.
good.
You're talking about soccer, man.
They're not going to win. You guys don't want to talk about World Cup betting right now?
No.
You guys not putting any early bets down?
You do betting on the World. Do you watch the World Cup? You
Dude,
seriously
I'm
watch the
very
World-
much into the World Cup and the teams. Yeah,
You're big. What's your team for the World Cup?
I think England's going to win. I'm going to.
England, like, what is that, Manchester United or some shit?
No, the English national team.
I don't know sports.
No, so the World Cup is a tournament of soccer.
I know how the tournament works, you fucker.
Yeah, but of the national teams. So it's like, but I think England's going to win this year. But we'll see. I think USA is good. I think this is the best team the USA has had pretty much ever. So I don't think they're going to do anything, but they're probably get farther than most of the years. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I'm going to bet on England to win the whole thing.
Okay.
Joe's
So,
like, I'm
for
done with
anybody
this.
that gives a shit, Nick is betting on England to win the whole goddamn
The whole
thing.
thing.
The whole goddamn
If anyone
thing.
cares about my opinion about who you should bet on,
But I don't know. I was hoping that you knew any kind of crazy sports moments because I was like, those were the two. I found that one today.
so that one I never really saw. The Larry Merchant is the guy's name before that was arguing with Mayweather.
Larry Merchant. Okay.
Yes, that's a crazy moment.
What is that from? As I
doing
watch,
that.
like,
It was just from a fight. I don't remember exactly what, but he basically just, I don't know. Larry Merchant's kind of old and just started challenging him. And he was like, I'll kick your ass. And it started like jawing.
like Floyd just goes, "You never give me a fair chance, Larry. I don't like you." He's just
Oh,
like,
yes. He was giving shit to Larry.
It's really
Right.
funny because he just kind of looks over him.
Yeah.
Like Floyd Mayweather's already so short, and he's like looking over Larry Merchant, and he's just fucking like, "I don't like you, Larry. You don't give me a fair chance." And he just gets so mad at him.
Yes. He did. Because that was what it was about. Because Larry, he never really liked Floyd Mayweather. Because people don't like people that talk a lot. I don't know. That's what it is, but whatever. I don't know. The Tom Brennan one is kind of the pinnacle, though, man.
There's nothing crazy. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Like, in terms of, like, sports. Like,
That's not even, like, I'm telling you, I'll tell you right now, every comedian podcast I listen to has referenced that. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
it's definitely.
And I wanted your, because it's like, that he got fired on. It's so funny.
I mean, there's no opinion. I mean, he just.
Consummate professional throughout, though.
Well, yes. Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't need to do that.
He just keeps calling the game right up until his replacement. Are you ready? I'm going to hand it off to you, the baton right now. I have to get out of here. I've been fired. He's like waiting for the other announcer to sit down so he can. He's like, leave where I'm gonna apologize, and then you pick up pop fly to left field. Sorry, I'm talking.
I will be getting into my car and just driving into nowhere.
I'm a family man. And a pop fly to left field.
I am going to get lost in the desert somewhere because it's over for me.
Did he ever I probably did the fucking circuit, right? He had to, where he apologized. And shit.
I don't know, but I mean, I think the whole moment is just mismanaged. I mean, you just don't have him back on air. Just tell him to go
I don't
home.
think he's been announcing since. I think he's done small
No,
things.
just in that moment. I just don't understand why they let him go up. I just
Wouldn't
would
it be crazy if they just kept him on for the full game?
have they just ignored it like it
we have
never
nobody else. We
happened.
can't. It's not even a moral thing. It's like, who else? Who's going to announce the game?
Thanks a lot, Twitter. Because if this was 1985, no one would have noticed.
Oh God.
No, it's. I mean, listen. I don't know what the hell he's talking about or doing, but it's just like
he was probably
it's not
just being a
smart
weirdo
thing.
in the booth. Like, his dick was probably out. He was probably like
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
to it.
Right. It's actual
Different era.
Is that how he prepares?
Different time. They used to go into the booth and rub one out real quick.
Dude, that's how he prepares. He
That's
just
how
pulls
they
his
all
shit out,
used to. That's how the greats prepared.
smacks his dick around.
They smack their not at anybody, not lewd shit. Just wiggles it out a little bit, establish some dominance. That's every documentary you always talk about. He would come in, he would smoke a Lucky Strike, he would luggle his dick a little bit.
Fag city of the
He
world.
would say, "Fat capital of the world." And then he would announce the game. I don't understand
What is
what's
he
wrong.
talking about?
I don't understand what's wrong with him being a consummate professional.
Everyone was really hard on Tom Brenneman, but he still stayed
Yeah, the
professional.
Tom Brenneman supporters. It's like
He still called that meaningless home run in a meaningless game.
There's a shirt out there where it's a cartoon of Tom Brenneman, and it just says like a little bubble with him announcing it says "Fat Capital of the World." Right next to it.
Oh my God!
Don't find the shirt, Chris.
I don't want to know
But
what's
somebody
going
has
on.
made that shirt and is like, "I'm pro Tom." Like,
Yeah, some fucking toad face. What are those stupid? Remember what was that character? The toad character that all like the weird like incel guys like.
Mr. Toad,
Yeah, the toad. I don't know.
Pepe
Move
the
on.
Frog,
Pepe the Frog. That's it.
Pepe the Frog. Yeah,
Yes. What the fuck was that?
it was a cartoon. There's a whole documentary about that frog.
Yes.
I haven't watched it, but I've seen it.
But isn't it some sort of weird cultish thing behind it? And I don't know.
Like it got like I don't know if it got took over. I don't know how it happened, but there was like a whole 4chan thing.
Yes.
It became like a 4chan mascot.
Right.
It was never meant to be like that. It was like there's like a whole documentary just about that guy who created that.
But those would be the people that would be defending Tom Brenneman. Is my point. That would be like,
yeah.
oh, he didn't get a fair shake. Liberal media. It's like, dude, why is he even in a position to say what he's saying? Why is he doing that?
Again, this is wiggle your dick. You do your plosives, and then
That's it.
it's just so funny because he just didn't know the mic was hot, and he just says it so casually into the
That's
fucking
my
microphone.
point.
It's so funny.
Like, what the fuck? Like, don't you think, like, you have to be so arrogant and so thinking that you are, like, too big to fail as an individual that...
What city was he talking about?
Well, does it
Was he
matter?
talking about Cincinnati?
I don't know. He was obviously responding to something that someone maybe was saying to him, but it sounds like he's saying it in his announcer voice.
That's what's so funny about
That's
it.
what's so fucking weird about it. And then it's like
And
almost...
then he gets fired, and he continues announcing.
I know.
Like, I know, listen, I don't agree with it at all, but, like, that's so funny. Like,
No, that's fine. I don't think, like, I mean, I think that was just a nervous thing that he did just to call.
but he points to it. You see him point to it. He looks over, he's like, God help. Like, he's apologizing. He's like, God help me, and let a play happen right now. Like,
Yes, he's like, please, a home
please,
run.
oh, God, a home run. I can get the fuck out of here on this on a high note, at least.
Again, I just
I
wouldn't.
pride myself in thinking, what is this?
This is the manuscript of what. I pride myself thinking of myself as a man of faith. And there's the
Pride
drive
myself
into deep
and
left
think
field.
of myself as a, wow, he really
Mike
look at this apology.
Castellanos.
As there's a drive, and there's a
Oh,
drive
wait, so
in a
we
deep
didn't
left field by Castellanos.
Dude,
That'll
we
be a
didn't watch
home
the
run.
full clip. I didn't even realize he kept going.
Dude, he kept going because he was waiting for his replacement to come in. They had to wait for commercial break. So he,
Oh my
he
god!
just,
What a terrible management
it's
that
so
is.
funny.
Just get him out of there. What are you doing? No, that's just terrible management.
man.
I'm a family man
Pop drive to left field.
who's not sure if his family will be home when I get there, because they're probably
That
out
was
here.
that was the Brockmeyer thing. We were just like, except for my whore of a wife, who I walked in on, blowing my best friend.
Yeah, but this is Brenneman. Like his whole life is fucked now. I mean, I don't
I'm
know.
sure
Who
I can
knows?
find like a fucking. He definitely did the interview. He's got friends. He's
Who?
probably like on the podcast circuit now.
Who Brennan?
Yeah,
Brennan?
he definitely is.
I don't know, man. That's pretty heavy to say something like that. So I don't. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
People love Vince Neil. Didn't he kill a guy?
Well, that's the kind of like fucking stupidity that goes on sometimes. Like the people we value, it's like everyone has dirty laundry somewhere. Like you know what I mean?
But that's because like
It's
there's
hypocrisy
nothing-
sometimes.
Nobody, you can't, because people like that, especially industrial people like the Rockefellers. I'm like, you don't become that good at stuff without Stepping on some necks.
Yeah, it's true. Making people pissed.
It's like, what do you mean they weren't good people the whole time, all
my
the way
God.
through?
Not every human being is virtuous.
That's what I like when people dig up dirt. It's like, did you know John Wayne was a racist? It's like,
you know
I fucking knew John Wayne was a racist.
Did you know your dad probably sexually harassed someone?
Yeah.
In the 50s? Shut the fuck up. Or in the 70s? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, duh. Like,
Do you think the people around you or the people that you love are like totally good people? Go suck it fucking ass.
dick. No
Get
one's
out of here. Yeah, I hate that shit too, Joe. Like digging up shit. It's like as if we're gonna try to say. Now I understand, like you're talking about people.
it was like, no, I'm not like, obviously like
importance?
the Bill Cosby stuff. There's something that's like obviously terrible.
No, well, okay. I mean, obviously the difference is that these are big, influential, famous people. Blah 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 blah. I get it.
Yeah.
But everyone is shitty. Like that's it's fascinating to me that we always go like we clutch our pearls every time something like this happens, as if like people are just not shit. Like that's. People are shit. Like people are just gonna act
like people in
shit.
positions of power. Like,
Right.
like that's why I'm like I can never like. It's always just like, oh god, like that cult following. Like anybody, like I listen to a lot of different comedians, right? But like, and I listen to like Joe Rogan and shit like that. But I would never be like, Joe Rogan's my god. You know what I mean?
No one should be.
You
your
know,
God.
and like people who are like Tim
Just
Dillon.
be like
you're a big
regular-
Tim Dillon fan too, right?
Yes.
Tim Dillon's great, amazing, but like. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I swear by every word he says.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
know, like those people are crazy.
No. You should swear by your own word and just do your own thing and make your own decisions. It shouldn't really affect you in that way. But yeah, people get too much about it. It's just like it's just amazing to me. That's like the
Because crazy people often have great ideas, but they're usually pretty fucked up. Like that, you know, like I mean that, like, and like when you look at like,
sure
there's-
Manson had some great ideas.
Everybody's like. I'm not saying that he did, but like I'm sure he drew a cartoon that I think is funny somewhere down the line. Like he probably did something that I'm like, you know, that T-shirt that he made, or that, you know, that once he was an artist, he wrote songs, right? I'm sure there's one song that I'm like, yeah, Satellite's not bad. You know what I mean? Like he killed all those people, terrible, awful. He had that one, you know, what's the fucking, there's a fucking, there's a joke about this. I can't remember who
it's
says
true.
it. But it's like Phil Spector, you know? It's like,
Michael
he might have
Jackson.
he killed somebody, but Baby Doll's a really good song. Like,
right. Michael Jackson, bro. All the complicated shit with
dude,
him.
Michael Jackson.
His
They were
entire
like, they made a
catalog.
4-hour documentary about like he fucking molested these 2 kids, and you know what they did 3 years later? They made a fucking musical. on
And the guy
Broadway.
won the fucking Tony for playing
Yes.
him. So I guess no one gives
I
a
was
shit
like,
anymore.
Michael Jackson is there will never be another Michael
Dude,
Jackson.
I've actually like because I have
His
some.
dick is still so big when he's dead.
I know I did. It's unbelievable. Like I know people that are like in the
And I'm
Broadway
not
world.
pro Michael Jackson or whatever, but like he probably did something weird at least, right?
Right.
Let's just say, like, is it to the extreme extent? I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. I only
Yeah.
watched the documentary. I can only go off the facts of the documentary. Hopefully they're actual facts. I can only go off what people said were there or saying.
Right. We
But
can always-
like sometimes there's always 2 sides to everything. I don't know what happened. But he probably did something fucked up.
Right. So, and I know people that are in the Broadway world right now, and that the reaction to that wasn't like super like 100% people were cool with that
Yeah.
musical happening. There was actually like quite a bunch.
They're like, I'll take a job if I can get it.
Well, I mean, you know, you're a working actor.
You have
you
great,
got to do
man,
some
you probably
stuff.
got great morals right up until they ask you to moonwalk for
Till you-
$2,000.
Till you gotta get that money. Everyone is fucking so virtuous until you gotta get
I
that
would
money.
never do a Michael Jackson
Right, please.
musical. Hey, Blake, can you moonwalk? Woohoo! You bet I can.
I mean, there was a response to it like that, but that's the point, dude. I mean, it's like, oh, Michael Jackson might have did all this shit, but Billie Jean fucking rocks. You know what I mean?
The
It
Way You Make Me
fucking
Feel is a
slaps.
great song.
Even
you
though he
know?
stole it from Hall & Oates, but that's fine.
I was actually reading about something else about Michael Jackson came up about
He stole the beat. That's that. If
no,
you, if you listen to it.
his thing about buying catalogs, and like there was like his like
yeah, but
weirdly never mind
that's
his
smart, though.
never mind his molestation vicious side. The other vicious side, he was actually like this like
vicious
weirdly
businessman.
brutal vicious, or like some people say that he wasn't, but other people say that like because there's that story that like Paul McCartney gave him some advice like if you
Yes.
want to make a lot of money, buy up catalogs.
And then he's like, I bought yours.
And then he was like, I bought your catalog.
I bought your catalog, bitch.
I'm gonna put your songs in Volvo commercials.
I'm gonna sell all the rights and now I'm gonna touch some kids.
He made a lot of money from that.
Yeah, I'm sure he fucking did. The Beatles. Are you kidding me? The Beatles are like arguably the most fucking like known band ever. Like in the merchandising alone, like and all of the rights they sold for their music. Yeah, hell yeah, he probably made a lot of money from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was a vicious, like, businessman. I mean, you hear the stories, but like you said, I wasn't there. I'm not
That's what
that
I mean. I can only
knowledgeable
go off,
about
and
it.
I try, you try to make sure you don't hear some bullshit and you hear the truth and everything, especially with historical stuff and especially with stuff that takes place in like the music genre as a whole or anything like that. You're never gonna know the fucking.
You have to try to separate.
There's so
it too.
much fucking.
It's a little, it's complicated, obviously, but like you hear the music and it affects you, and it's kind of like unfair to not let the music affect you in that way. We can be adults about it, is my point. Like, you can know that this person might not be the greatest person, but their work is their work, and it speaks for itself. That's all you really got to like do. You can't get like so like because
there's like the argument about
everyone is shitty. Everyone you're involved with is shitty. So please,
there's like what somebody says, like the Cosby stuff, right? So, like, I think with Bill Cosby, obviously, it's despicable. I agree with that 100%. And yet, there's that special where he sits down for the first 15 minutes. And I remember watching that special and being like, this is amazing.
Dude, that is one of the most, like...
He was good at what he did.
Dude, every comedian, literally every comedian that we grew up listening to, and it was affected by him, that was inspired by. It's always him and Carlin and Pryor. It's, like, always the big three. Bruce a little bit there. Like, it's always those guys are, like, mentioned as, like, the guys who... like inspired guys to go into comedy. So you have to be able to live with that and just understand that he might not have been the best person, and it's okay to live with both, is my point. It's like
I don't think you should burn. I don't believe in burning any kind of media.
If you really feel like you need to do that,
I don't believe in that, but
go for it. But
like, you don't have to listen to it, and you shouldn't. Like, if you don't want to, and listen, I get it. Like, I'm not going to argue why you don't like Bill Cosby at this point in time. I'm not going to argue it. I get it. Why don't you like him? Well, because that's fine. That's fine. I agree. You don't have to fucking give me your reason.
You don't have to listen to it if it really affects you in that way. That's fine. But
because like I really can be like, I didn't grow up. I was so much more of a Carlin fan. Like, I knew about Cosby. But like Cosby came after, like I was like, oh, you should check out. And I heard like the fucking Noah's Ark bit, and then I saw that special, and I'm like, I agree, it's a very good special. But I remember thinking like,
dude, the television show, that was my access point. With
I never
Cosby.
really watched the Cosby Show.
We fucking loved the Cosby Show. We fucking watched it
Fresh
all
Prince.
the time.
Will Smith was cool,
and that show too ruled. Like we used to watch all those shows. I love 90s sitcoms, man. And late 80s sitcoms. It's fucking golden era. I've been watching all of them. I'm binging the fuck out of Seinfeld right now, but. Yeah, no, I mean, you just have to separate it, or otherwise you're just gonna go crazy and like thinking about it. You know,
I mean, there's some stuff like again, like even I'm not saying separate. Like I think you can. I think for some people you can, and some people you can't.
If you can't,
fine.
then you can't. That's fine. Yeah,
because who gives a shit?
I mean, I've never was like super into like his stand up is great, but like even after all the shit came out, I was never like a super Cosby fan outside of the show. So like I don't really watch the show anymore. Like I do have like a sense of like I don't want to like seek him out anymore because of that kind of shit. But I can also like understand that his work was prolific in a lot of ways.
I think if you're talking about stand up, he has to be in the conversation.
Right.
I think there's no way around that.
And there's like cases of that all throughout history in all forms and all fields of people have done amazingly great stuff that they've shared with society who are also pieces of shit. It happens constantly. So you know what I mean? All the time.
You know, I 100% agree. Like
you just have to kind of live with it. So
and I'm not talking about Hitler for the record. I would just like to point that out there.
Well, no, that's different. I mean, he's actively trying to
pro-Hitler.
Pro Hitler. You want to jerk off?
Nick Zapetti's pro-Hitler.
You want to jerk off to Hitler?
Hitler.
You try to jerk off to Hitler?
Something that we were talking about in the last episode, and you got really excited. We'll come back around to it. Was I was talking about the
jerking off to Hitler?
Jerking off to Hitler. Part 2, jerking off to... Well, part 1 was jerking off to Lincoln. Part 2 is jerking off to Hitler.
But Lincoln the movie, not the actual figure. Let's get that straight.
Whatever you're into. What version of Hitler are they jerking off to?
When Daniel Day goes into that monologue, you could barely hear because he's like whispering for some reason. Oh, just jerking it off.
Wasn't that oh man, we can't do that. But wasn't that a thing? He had like a shrill voice.
Well,
that
yes,
was like,
they did some
research.
Of
Lincoln as this guy down here.
Yeah, yes, they did some research and they found out his voice was maybe a bit higher.
Because of a piece of paper they found in some fucking corpse's pocket. They're like,
the movie rules, just watch it. I understand it. Oh, here's a thing that I never saw that's coming up.
It's Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen this movie.
This is our poster for the episode.
Is this good, Joe? Have you seen this?
Jojo Rabbit? Jojo Rabbit's good.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Takeda Wakata Hot. What's his name?
Taika Waititi, I think.
Takia.
Takiti, I think.
Takiti.
I'm not sure, but yeah, he makes good stuff.
What's it?
Yeah,
Taka Waititi. Okay.
he makes good stuff.
He made I didn't see Love and Thunder. I heard it's some people told me they liked it. Some people told me it sucks.
I heard there was a little bit of a diverse of
Haven't seen it. I don't know. I'm such in a fucking.
Is that the word?
I'm such in a fucking like.
sort of response to it. It was like hot and cold.
It's probably a combination of like a lot of stuff. Like it's probably a combination of fatigue.
I was just gonna say, Joe, could it be that we're
But
now
it's Marvel
entering?
fatigue. I'm saying it's Marvel fatigue.
We're entering the phase of Marvel fatigue.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Dude, I started watching the
or superhero
Eternals.
fatigue. Because, but if it was
Stop,
superhero
Nick.
fatigue, then shows like The Boys wouldn't be successful. Because that's still
All right,
comic
that's
book
a fair
based.
point. That's a very fair point.
But
Yes,
Marvel's
yes, yes.
been doing it for almost 20 years, almost at this point.
Right, so let's be specific. Like you said, it's more of a Marvel fatigue than it is because there is good stuff still happening around
Yeah,
comic
like the
books.
Batman did very well and everything. Yeah,
my baby.
I know you love that
I
movie.
fucking love that movie.
Yeah, the Batman did very well and everything. There's so much Marvel. Well, there's also so much Marvel shit for so long, and then it was a rare case where something like that had never been done before.
I mean, it was a feat. You gotta give it to
It
him.
had a beginning, middle, and an end, and everybody was like, "Oh, they were jerking off to that instead of Hitler," and then
Some people were jerking off to the Infinity Saga. That's
doing
for
this
sure.
whole episode.
That's absolutely for sure.
But basically, so you had this saga that they told not through 3 films or 4 films or 5, through like 23.
And then when they were done with that, they're like, "Oh, guys, by the way, here's another slate of 10 years worth of films."
But then people were like,
You in?
But like people were like, we don't want to wait for that anymore because we know what you're doing. So just give it to us quicker.
I think I'm going to be retired by the time you guys are fucking done with this. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, I'll go see it. Like I'll watch it.
I'll watch them eventually.
I'm gonna watch
but
them all. Like I'm not. I hate people who are like, I'm not wasting my money on that. I'm like, you're watching. Shut the fuck up.
You'll watch it.
You fucking high horse piece of shit.
Please. I mean, I will eventually watch it. I was never super into the Marvel stuff, super anyway.
Neither was I, but it was. I mean, like I read DC. I read DC comics. I like Batman and shit.
I've watched all. Oh, I was always.
Like, I'm
we've
into
always talked
comic-
about this. We've been
Yeah,
way
more of a
more
DC guy.
DC fans. Absolutely.
I'm not an asshole about it. Like I'm not. I don't
And
give
Marvel,
a shit.
like,
I've seen all the
X-Men
Marvel
is my
movies, and
shit.
I like most of them. There.
And for Marvel, like X-Men was always like my shit.
Yeah, I like Spider-Man and X-Men. I
And
read
Spider-Man,
those.
of course. Yeah. I mean, no, they're both great, but I mean, DC, especially during
I just
the
like
90s.
Batman better. I don't care.
Dude,
I don't think Batman is necessarily better than anybody. I just prefer
Right.
Batman.
He's like my favorite
want
character
Batman
ever,
stuff.
though. He's like one. He might be my favorite character of all time, Batman.
He's a lot of people's favorite characters. He's every fucking. I know. If there's any kind of blonde-haired rapist, I definitely know he likes Batman. Like, what was that
So what's
guy's
that say
name?
about me?
Brock Tenement, whatever the fuck that piece of shit's name was. I'm like, I bet this dude loves Batman. He
Which
loves
one?
Christopher. The piece of shit. His name was Brock or something like that.
I don't know. There's a lot of guys probably
Yeah,
that
some
are piece
frat
of
boy
shit named
asshole.
Brock.
That dude loves Batman, doesn't he? He loves the Christopher Nolan one, doesn't he? He's like, I'm kind of like Batman, you know? He has that conversation with his buddy when he's drunk.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for those debates about what is better, the Matt Reeves Batmans or the Christopher Nolan Batmans.
Well, he hasn't finished his trilogy yet.
That's what I'm saying. Let's wait till he finishes what he does.
Doing the next Batman, and then there's a third one after that. I don't know why I had to think
Is that
about
already planning that?
I heard that he pitched these movies as like a trilogy.
And that's another thing too in Hollywood that happens now. Everything is pre-planned. Like if you talk, like you listen to like stuff about Star Wars and any movie that end up having a trilogy from back in the day, they're always like, we didn't know it was going to be successful. We just made this one movie. So now there's like so much more connectivity to the films that are being made. So that's pretty cool. I mean, what is he going to do with the villain though in the next one?
I don't fucking know. I'm not.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to see it.
You're gonna go see
Take
it.
my fucking money, please. Now.
Yeah, you're gonna go see it. Like I don't know.
Of course, I'm gonna go see it. I saw the first one like 4 times in the theaters. It's
I
so
watched
fucking
a bunch
good.
on HBO Max. This is great. I like it.
The end, there's some things, but I mean,
You know what? Don't renege on it. If you like the movie, you like the
no,
movie.
I love.
Don't be like
Joe.
those assholes we talked about in the last episode.
It's like literally one of my favorite movies ever, like that's been made. So yes, I love that movie. There are some things just like nitpicky, but overall, I would watch that movie 100,000
See, this is
times.
why you gave me shit about the Prey stuff, and now I'm going to give you shit about. Who are the characters are underdeveloped? What do you want? What do you want, Joe? You didn't do Predator? You didn't see Predator things?
Did you like the Batman though?
Fucking yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it was fucking great.
It was so like true crimey. I'm
Loved
such a
it.
nerd for that shit. Like
It was like an actual detective story, which was
yeah, it's cool, man.
It was just like this weird kid that likes to dress up as a bat, but he's like smarter than everyone and the best detective out of all of them. It's like, oh, Batman, cool. It's fucking cool. It's a Batman movie.
Yeah, it's just a Batman movie. It's a good Batman movie.
It's fucking sick.
Definitely. I mean, I could see why some people.
Some people
I
didn't
agree.
like
Some people
the
like,
Riddler.
'cause it's very moody.
What?
It's very dark and moody.
Yeah, somewhat. I was very
But
surprised.
Batman is dark and moody.
I was very surprised at how good he was. I didn't anticipate him to be that good, but as the Batman, he's fucking dope.
Oh yeah, everybody was like really. I've never seen Twilight,
Right.
so I looked at it like this. I'm like, I've never actually seen him in anything.
I mean, I
So
saw.
I can't say, everybody's like, he's going to ruin it. I'm like, and I would tell people, my friends, I'm like, have you seen these movies? And he goes, no. And I'm like, then how do you know if he's bad? I haven't seen them. Like,
Right.
I saw The Lighthouse,
That's what I
which
was
was
going
a
to say.
weird ass movie that
And he was-
some people like and some people don't.
And
but he was good in it.
He's really
so-
fucking good in that
Yeah,
movie.
that's what I saw. And I
They're
saw this movie
both really
Good
good.
Times.
Yes,
Good
he's
Times was
actually
good, too.
So that was it, Joe. That's funny that you said because I saw that and Lighthouse. I was like, this kid, he might be able to pull it off. I didn't expect it to be as good, but I was tepid. I was like, I don't know if it would have been my choice, but I think he might be able to pull it off after seeing those movies because he's really good in those films and he's fucking gritty. And I was, what?
I said, yeah.
Yeah. So and he pulled it off. It was good. He was also in the Harry Potter films.
Who's in the Harry Potter films?
Robert Patterson.
Oh,
He plays
yeah.
the kid that dies,
I don't
Cedric
know.
Diggory.
I mean, there's a fucking whole fandom that I'll never understand, but I'll go to Universal Studios and drink butterbeer.
Hell
I don't give a
yeah,
shit.
dude.
But
Hell
like, I
fucking
don't.
yeah.
People say things to me, and they're just like, "What? What the fuck is this?
Yeah. What is this?
What is this, Chris? A Batman game? Batman Gate?
Yeah, Chris Wozniak is the guy claiming that he wrote that they stole his idea for the Batman.
Oh, I heard about this.
Wait.
Wasn't he actually hired at one point to write a Batman movie like years ago?
No, he tried to in '91, and then claims that all the bullshit is what he did.
What's he do for work?
He was a penciler on Batman.
The original?
Years ago, I don't remember.
I don't believe him. Anyway, let's talk about Meatballs
Wait,
again.
what?
Yeah,
Wozniak
I heard
is
about
saying
this.
that I
He
have
said
not
that
heard
he-
about this.
It's every time anything comes up, people always say, first of all, there's no original ideas anymore. We have to put that out there.
Why can't we just be happy with things? And that's a good point too, Wozniak. Why do you think it's just you that made that? Like you're the only one that could have that idea.
You're the first you're the
me a
first
fucking
person.
break.
You're the first person to sit there and be like, let's do a detective story.
Yeah, give us-
You're the first person that said that ever.
Yeah, ever. Yeah, good.
No, I
You're-
stole my idea. Did you write it? No, I had that idea though.
But now is he claiming like they stole like direct things, like literal plot points and things that he wrote?
This is what he wrote, and this is what.
I can't really see it because of the font.
Oh, so the movie's completely different. Oh, okay.
Oh, is this
so what the
proving
hell
that
is he
it,
talking about?
criminal banking corpor? Here we go. Criminal banking corporations, organized crime syndicate. What is that? Dude, he could say that he tried to write Goodfellas. What is it? Complete systematic corruption funded by banks. What does that say? Systematic.
Complete systematic corruption funded by banks. Commune is originally a surrogate family. The orphanage is originally a surrogate family.
But they don't. That's like alluded to in like side conversation. It's not even like. I don't care about this. Take this off the screen. I'm not ending the episode with bullshit fan theories. Fuck this person, whoever took the time to call it Batman Gate or whatever the fuck.
I just want to be
The
happy
fact
with
that you
things.
have a page
Please.
dedicated to it, fuck you too. Actually, I think you're a nerd.
Listen, you're not the only person that made ideas. Get the fuck out of here. Everything is ripped off. Like, if
Yeah,
you
there's
don't-
no. I mean, very
Please.
few ideas are original anymore.
Get out of here. The movie fucking rules. Stop.
Go see the Batman.
I'm gonna watch it now when I go home.
Man, so all right. I believe that brings us to the end of part 2.
We
Fuck
cashed out?
Stuck. Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Yep, we're at it right now.
I think so.
About 55 almost minutes. I'm going to end this episode the same way I ended the last one. I'm actually going to thank Nick this time. Thank you,
Thank
for
you,
coming
sir.
in, man. Shake my hand.
No problem.
They're not going to see it because this will be between. But thanks for coming down, man. Did you have fun?
Absolutely. Always a
to have
great
you
time
on.
to fucking talk and
So
bullshit.
this is part 2. It's I hope you enjoyed that. Again, for all my dates and everything like that, go to my Instagram. It's at that WinchellKid87. You can find links to the podcast on there too. You can find all my dates. I put all my posters and dates up there. Okay. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the page. If you're on Spotify, please follow the podcast. Let's get those views up. I've got some stuff cooking with Billy Geyer down the line, and it might be exclusive only if I have X amount of subscribers. So we'll start working on some stuff. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to Nick Zappetti. I am the Millennial Stoner. Everybody have a good night.